Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Sandra for those of you who are new on here. On this channel we talk about real life matters. I'm starting with a series on marriage and I'll be talking about topics such as love, friendship, values and so on. So make sure you stick around. But before I carry on, let me just make something clear that I'm no expert. So what I'll be sharing are my opinions, my views based on my experiences. And if you like what you hear, please, just press that like button, give me the thumbs up. And if you have other views, I'd love to hear them. So just put them in the comment section because I'm always here listening and wanting to learn. So the first one, as I said, it's about love. So watch out for my next one. My next one on the series will be about friendship. And also just want to say that this is my first video, so please be nice to me, and let's go on, let's have fun, let's see what happens. So let's take the first thing, which is love. And when we talk about love, it means different things to different people, but for me, I'm gonna break mine down into 7 parts. Love in a marriage, for me, it's about being open and honest and having those conversations with each other, and just sharing your journey, sharing your views, and making sure that you also listen to one another when you're doing that, because it helps to build trust when your partner knows a lot about you and who you are, and you're not hiding anything from them. It's a good start to building a good relationship and a good marriage. When someone says something about you to your partner and they know for sure that they're lying because they know everything about you. So it's always good to be very open and very honest in your relationship with your partner. And the second thing for me is being committed to each other. It's really important that when you do get married, as you have made those pronouncements in front of your friends and family to live with one another for the rest of your life until death do you part, that you are committed and you've shown that commitment and you've celebrated that commitment. But that commitment doesn't end there. It carries on for the rest of your life. So being committed to each other and being committed to your love and to your union is really, really important. The third one for me is being respectful. Having respect for each other, it's really, really important. And that means just kind of listening to one another, because you would have different views. Trust me, you will have different views, because don't forget, you're from different background, you're different, you've had different experiences in life, you've lived in different contexts, and even sometimes even different countries even, or continent even. So obviously you have different views on a lot of things, but being respectful and listening and taking on board that person's views, is very, very important, and not rubbishing them and making them feel quite small. It's really important to kind of give them that respect that they deserve, and of course, it has to be both ways. It works both ways, not just you giving it and you not getting back. No, I'm saying both of you, need to respect each other. And my fourth one is being kind. Being kind is really, really important. A lot of marriages, you find people are saying, oh, this is my thing, I brought this into this marriage, this is my thing, I'm going to keep that. No, I think you need to share. You need to share your resources, you need to share your ideas, you need to share, your experiences. You need to be open and honest and kind and thoughtful towards each other. It does help the marriage a lot, And the fifth one is being patient, because the other person will annoy you. Trust me, they will annoy you from time to time, if not every day. They will annoy you from time to time because they are their own person. Even though two has become one, you're still individuals with your own minds, with your own ideas and things like that. But what you do need to do is to come together in your thoughts, in your ideas, in sharing things together. And when those times come when you do upset each other, one person need to be big enough to say, you know what, I'm really sorry about this, I'm sorry I hurt you, let's move on from there. Acknowledge that that person has been hurt, because obviously you might think what you have said it's fine, and therefore you don't see any need in saying sorry. That's not going to work in a marriage. If you really want to be happy in your marriage and you want your marriage to last, you've got to be big enough to actually apologize, even when it's not your fault. Trust me, it's happened to me many a times, and saying sorry doesn't come to me easy either. So it's not to say if I roll over and say sorry, very quickly. I have learned to say sorry and to be patient and to listen to that person, to my husband, to say, look, okay, so what are your views? What are you trying to say? And let me try and help me to understand from your point of view where you're coming from, so that I can then help move this conversation on, so that we can get to a resolution, really, because that's what you want, a resolution of ideas and things, and move things on. Because they annoy you, you also need to be forgiven. So that's my sixth one. What love means in a marriage, you need to be forgiven. When someone annoys you and you don't forgive them, it's you that will be hurting. It's almost like the person that's annoyed you had moved on and you haven't. You keep going back to the same issue and reliving that same issue, annoyance, same problems, and you're not moving on. So you need to forgive them. I'm not saying forget, because some people say, oh, I can't forget, I've got, I have to think about it because next time, That's fine. I'm not saying forget, but even if you can forget, trust me, it would make your life a lot easier and your relationship a lot easier. So forgiveness is really important in a marriage, and forgiveness shows love as well, that you still love the person, you're still committed to them, you still respect them, and you are kind to them, and you're patient. And my last one is about looking out for each other, being there for each other. For me, those things are really important. I've got their back, they've got my back. If anything happens, I know they will be there for me. And equally, when something is happening to them, I'm going to be there for them. I'm going to fight their corners. They're going to fight my corner as well. And those little things, those practical things also, I think it's really, really helpful in a marriage. So this is a bonus that I'm sticking there. And this is the practical things about marriage, just taking out the bins. It's really, really important sometimes. For me, in my marriage, when my husband does it every week, I really, really love that, and he knows it. And I'm really grateful to him for doing that, because not everyone does that. Not everyone likes taking the bin out. Sometimes I help him and I find the bin bags and I put that in the bins, when he's taking it out, But those little things, those practical things are really good to show love, So love is not just about saying, oh, I love you, and all of that. You've got to be practical about it. You need to demonstrate love. You need to show love. It's not just a feeling. It's also the practical things in a relationship, in a marriage. So in a marriage, for me, love is always evolving. Right. Love is always evolving. Remember the first time you probably met your partner? You were so much in love with each other, head over heels. You went out together, you held hands, you were kissing everywhere, you were tactile and all of that. That is fine, but I can assure you that would not be happening every single day of your married life. So love is always evolving. Love is more than all of that tactile stuff. It's all the practical things that I talk about. It's all about, being there for one another and all of those kind of things. But the most important thing is you need to be in tune with one another to know what the other one desires. From time to time, the woman, for example, when we're pregnant, sometimes all those tactile stuff we don't really want. I remember mine, the first 3 months of my pregnancy with my son. I didn't like to be touched that much because obviously I'm carrying this thing inside of me that I've never done before, so it was a bit strange. The feelings were a bit strange. I was very tired, working full time. I was very tired and everything. So the idea of just holding hands all the time, kissing and all of that, no, that went out of the window. But as the pregnancy progressed, obviously the baby started to kick, and of course your partner, my husband, wanted to have a feel. I was asking him to come and feel, and he would see the fingers, the hands and everything, just kind of nudging from inside. Those were really nice. So that was love in a practical way, just being demonstrated there. So you kind of have to be in tune with your partner at a particular time to know what they want and how they want that love to be demonstrated to them. So what am I saying? Love has many levels. Love has many sides. Love has many phases. Love has many characters. So it all depends on where you are in your marriage journey, in your life, to know which love you are demonstrating with your partner and how to show love, your behavior, your attitude, the practical steps that you need to take to demonstrate that. And more importantly, don't give up on your marriage. So when things have gone wrong, because there will be times when things don't actually pan out the way you want them to, or the way you've planned them, or the way you've wished them, don't give up. Keep working at it. You have to keep. Love, again, is about working through those hard times, those tough times, those rough roads that you walk on. Call marriage sometimes. Marriage is challenging. It's not easy. But if you work together, not work against each other, it's not a competition. If you work together, you can actually ride the rough times. You can ride the tide. Don't just walk away. Don't be quick to throw in the towel and say, that's it, I'm done, I'm out of here. I can't do this anymore. Try and work things through together. If there's any topics you'd like me to cover, let me know by dropping it in the comment section below. I would also love to hear your views and experiences down there too. If you'd like what I'm saying, don't forget to press the like button and share the video with your friends and family. It really helped me, honestly. You can't believe what I'm telling you, but I'll tell you anyway. It'll really help me sleep well at night if you subscribe. So please don't hesitate. Just press that button, share. Thank you, and see you next time. Bye for now. Bye.